looking for the facts? Well, you done came to the right place. You've now checked in with blog partner, 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 blog partner.
Here it is, here it is. It's your boy Blog Partner. Back up in this thing one more again. And I keep this thing growing legs. And today I got something special for y'all. I got a Marshall County Tigers star. He scored 448 in the senior year. He rounded it off at 1,000 in January. Scored 29 against Lawrenceburg. He scored 31 against Tullahoma. He's on his way to Bethel, class of 2025 graduate. Congratulations. Let them know who I got in the building.
Jabrae Howard.
Okay. My guy. Who we got right there?
I'm Jabrae Howard.
Okay, cool. So where you let them know where you from?
Lewisburg, Tennessee. Born and raised.
Okay. Lewisburg, Tennessee. So what's Lewisburg known for?
Really, I said the sports. We have a little fun in Lewisburg. It's small. You ain't got too much to do. Chill with your friends. The rec center. Have fun.
Okay, shouts out to Lewisburg. Okay, how has being from Lewisburg rubbed off on you?
It's been good having a lot of family around me, pushing me to be good. My brothers, got family members. Everybody just stay on me. Keep my head on the right path. Have fun.
Okay. Well, check this out. Who you looked up to growing up?
Growing up, looking up to people on my brother's basketball team like Caleb Fields, my cousin KJ, just people like them, people who was good at basketball. I looked up to my brother too. I just wish he would have, actually tried. He could have done something with basketball for real.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, why did you look up to him? But I think you kind of detailed that, you know what I'm saying? So let the people know, man, what do you like doing, like when you're not hooping? Like what do you like doing just like on your spare time?
Hanging out with my friends, eating.
What you like eating?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Sound about like me. Okay, cool, man. Who you got over there with you, man?
Pops.
Okay.
The motivation.
I think I know that guy. Okay. Any other talents?
No, sir. Not for real. All I do is play basketball for real. Lift weights. That's all I do.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, check this out, man. I be peeping your film, you know, so I be peeping you know what I'm saying, your pop, people be promoting for you and all that. And I noticed that you're dedicated and determined. Where you get that from? Where you get your dedication and determination from?
I say just everybody always pushing me. Everybody who I was around. My dad, my mama.
Okay. What kind of shirt you got on over there, Pops?
This was something I was just playing around with. The design. It's actually, I think at Tullahoma game he had 31.
That's the 31 points.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the Jason mask.
Yeah. Is he an on court killer?
Okay.
Keep the killing on court. It's just on court. That's it.
I heard when you get quiet, it's on. You know what I'm saying? What you be thinking about when you out there when you get quiet? They say it's on when you get quiet.
Hit a couple shots and then I get activated. Okay. Time to go.
Okay. We was at a AAU basketball game. We was in, I think it was Spring Hill, Franklin. Might have been.
It was Lebanon.
Was it Lebanon? And I was walking by. I felt this energy, bro. I felt the energy. You probably didn't peep me. My daughter was finna play, but you were just bouncing out the floor like rubber. You know what I'm talking about? I peeped your energy. You know what I'm saying? But what I finna ask you? When was the first time that you ever picked up a basketball?
I really don't even know. I'd probably say around 5, 6 years old. We used to always go to the rec center.
5, 6 years old. Okay, well check this out. When did you realize that you were good at basketball? Like when did it get easy to you? When did you realize you were good at it?
I say around freshman, sophomore year. I started actually working more, seeing more progression for real.
Okay, freshman, sophomore year. Okay, well check this out.
I always thought it was probably.
Pass the mic to him.
I thought it would probably be like middle school because man, they had a squad 7th, 8th grade. Then they was the AAU from the Ball Stars. Man, they was loaded.
Okay. What some of the things that you did to get yourself on the level that you on with basketball?
Training, staying in the gym, trying to be consistent.
Okay, that's cool. Well, what do you do? What do you do to like avoid distractions? Because I know there's a lot of distractions out there. Some people say they embrace them, but do you avoid them? Do you embrace them? Like, what do you do to avoid distractions?
I say just stay what I do, stay true to my vision. Don't let nobody stop me from doing what I like to do.
Okay, sounds good to me. So, how do you fire your team up? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you see everything ain't going right, the momentum ain't, you know what I'm saying, pumping. What do you do to fire your team up?
Talk to them, tell them keep hitting shots, keep shooting. You miss, just keep your head up.
Okay. Well, check this out, man. You number 14, right?
Yes, sir.
You finna go to Bethel.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna be when you get to Bethel? You gonna be you gonna keep number 14 or you gonna go back to number 5?
I
You think I knew about that, did you?
I
City
rather,
League, wasn't it?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Going for a loop.
I would rather keep 14 when I get to Bethel, but it really doesn't matter what number I get. I prefer to have 14.
Okay, cool. What who is your favorite NBA player? Just like Kobe said, he took after Jordan. Like, who is your favorite NBA player? Who you?
LeBron.
LeBron? Okay, cool. Shouts out to LeBron. That's what's up. What about his son, Bronny? What do you think about Bronny?
He all right. He got a lot of critics around him though, but
Yeah.
I think he could be all right.
What about the youngest one?
Bryce.
Yeah, he got another one, don't he?
I ain't really see too much of him, but he keep working. I'm sure he'll be good too.
Okay. What's your thoughts on it? What you call it? NIL, the money.
NIL.
What's your thoughts on the NIL money and the social media promotion? You know what I'm saying? As far as this new generation going.
I think it's good for people because some people might not have as much as others, and then with them being good at sports, it could help them and their family out.
Okay. What you pass the mic to Pop? What you think about the social media and the NIL money and the social media and all that? This new generation.
That's why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I do his TikTok, I do the Instagram, YouTube. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get him in a position that he may be able to monetize, you know what I'm saying, and get something out of it. So it's a lot of money out there. We just want a little bit of.
Right, right. What are your thoughts on the, say, like the old NBA? I'm gonna ask you this question first. The old, and I think I know what you're gonna say. The old NBA versus the new NBA. Which one is the best to you?
I prefer the old.
Why?
I don't know. It's like they run up and down the court and they shoot 3-pointers. That's it. You're gonna live by the 3, you're gonna die by the 3. Don't nobody shoot mid range as hardly anymore.
Okay.
SGA did. I mean, they won the championship too. So
see what young and think about it.
I'm prefer the the new NBA because that's what I grew up watching. But like watching like older highlights, it just seemed like back then it was more physical for real.
Yeah. It was physical, man. Charles Oakley and all them boys, Charles Barkley, Shaq, all the Pistons. Oh my God, Pistons. Man, they getting a beat down up there.
So that's why I constantly send him old school clips. Show him, hey, you might need to work on this or put this in your bag or check this move out, because it's different now.
Yeah. Let me see. What's your thoughts on the 2025 draft?
On the draft?
Yeah.
I think it was like a nice little talented class for real. Had a lot of talent.
Okay. I think I met this guy at the airport. I'm gonna tell y'all, there's a little friend flying around in here. That ain't never happened. So you can kill him. You know what I'm saying? You got my permission. You
Kill him on camera.
You can kill him on camera. You know what I'm saying? Get him up out of here. But yeah, I met a guy at Chaz. I think his name was Chaz.
Yeah.
He played for UT. You know what I'm talking about? From Nashville. I met him at the airport. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you was at.
I was at the airport.
Because I shared it.
Yeah, I was on my way to California. I don't know where he was on his way to, but you know, I'm a Tennessee fan. I'm like, ain't that such and such? Me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, he was by himself.
Yeah.
Humble, cool dude. He ain't say nothing about the drafts or nothing about finna go to the Pistons, but congratulations to him, you know what I'm saying? And what about from Ship Fayetteville? Keon
Johnson?
Yeah. You familiar with him?
I don't think I ever spoke to him in person, but like I know about him.
Yeah. Shouts out to him too. He doing big things. He giving back to the community. I think he played for
the Nets.
The Nets, okay, yeah. He balling too.
Yeah.
I seen him get into it with who was that? Morant. Him and Morant had some words one time.
He's clamping him up.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
He was clamping him up. Okay, from what I'm hearing, man, I be doing my homework. I heard some little kid threw your alley hoop one day, man, and it made his day. You know what I'm saying? Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We was at the rec center, and he was like, "Could I dunk and stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." I told him to throw me a lob. He threw me a lob, and I dunked it, and he went crazy.
Yeah. That made you feel good, though.
Yes, sir.
So they looking up to you, man. And it's more probably looking up to you than him. You know what I'm saying? Because they peeping you out, doing a good thing, doing a good positive thing. And I just want to see what you got to say to the youth. You know what I'm saying? I know you're young yourself, but what do you got to say to like the younger generation, the youth, like a positive message to them, whatever, to motivate them?
I say if y'all looking to go to college for sports, just work hard. Don't worry about what nobody say. You know, you don't get on varsity. Keep working, and just stay dedicated and stay humble.
Okay. Well, Pops, what you got anything else you want to say? Pop, we got you in here.
No, not really. I agree with what he said, especially when you were talking about getting on varsity. I remember his 9th grade year, he didn't play a lot.
That's the year he scored
like
13 points.
13 points, yeah.
But he popped off the next year he came with 284, didn't he?
And see, I think
how do I know all this? See, you a star, bro. You a star. But yeah, I'm listening.
That summer, from the 9th grade to the 10th grade, he put in so much work.
Yeah.
And then, you know how it is, like the basketball season started.
Yeah.
The football boys who play basketball also, they weren't there.
Right.
They played Smyrna. So he started.
Right.
And it was probably 40 people at the game. They didn't think that Smyrna was going to beat them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He come out the gate with 23 points, you know?
Yeah.
He had his chance to shine, and after that, he didn't look back.
So that was the sophomore year.
Yeah.
That's the year he hit the 284.
So it just kept
That's
going.
A big jump from 13 to 284.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You said it kept going.
It just kept going from there.
Junior, what was it in the junior?
468, I think.
And then he had 448 as a senior.
Or either it was 446 and then 448 as a senior. Yeah, he had like 2 more points than he did his junior year, which is weird. But
how many threes you done hit in the game? I be seeing you all the time on the highlights. You popping them threes. What's the most threes you done ever hit in the game?
9 against Hickman County.
Man, 9 threes. How many did you shoot?
12.
It was 12, 9 or 12?
Only missed 3.
That was good right there.
That was crazy that night. He was just on. We were watching. It was just kind of like, it's like, Jabrae got 4 threes. It's like, Jabrae got 6 threes.
Making it rain in that jump.
Yeah. Gotti came to that game. Shout out to Gotti.
Gotti?
Yeah.
Which one?
Gotti to work with us.
Okay, shouts out to Gotti. For sure. What else I'm gonna ask you next? If I ask you about that. So you said you hit 9 threes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, how did you feel when you hit them 31 against Tullahoma though? Is that your career high?
32 my career high.
32?
But it felt good getting my 1,000-point ball that night, but it was a little weird because we had lost. But
Yeah, I heard about that, but you say you shine, you still shine though.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you about to go to Bethel? How you feel about that?
I felt good. Just gotta keep working out, putting the work in, then get to college and time to kill.
For sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get you in here again one day if you let me. You know what I'm saying? I know next time I see you, you might be getting the NIL money. Don't forget about the little people, though.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? You always gonna be welcome here. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You know what I'm
Appreciate you
saying?
for having
Appreciate
us.
you bringing them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to motivate the youth. You know what I'm saying? I blog and I do all that too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to also motivate the youth. And I'm telling you, I know it's more than you know that's looking up to you and peeping out what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And then motivating them.
And that just made me think about something. Like you saying, motivation.
Right.
These kids could be doing so much other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
could be getting in trouble. But when, especially our local kids,
Right.
you see these kids excelling in academics, excelling in sports. Somebody posted, like or share it. Like, it don't cost nothing. It's free.
Right.
And these same folks we grew up with, they'll be on there telling Steph Curry happy birthday. Like, that man don't know you. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird.
But won't even like your, yeah.
That's crazy.
Y'all hear what he's saying there. Y'all got to get that part together because that's true. That's so true.
Liking and sharing don't cost nothing.
But you telling Steph Curry happy birthday.
Or Rick Ross, happy birthday, big bro. They don't know you.
But that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. Well, yeah, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all guys coming through here, man. And this thing gonna get bigger. And I know you gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? This thing growing legs, like I always say, this thing growing legs. But look in there and let them know what's next for you.
Well, I'm trying to do good at Bethel.
Okay.
Hopefully, get some good minutes as a freshman. You know,
Okay.
got some bigger schools down the road. Hopefully, transfer out, make it to overseas. Just be successful with what I love doing. Having fun with it.
I think you can do it, man. I think you got it. Just let me be the water boy when you make it. I just want to be can I be the water boy, right? How you say your name?
Jabrae.
Jabrae. Okay. Y'all be on the lookout for Jabrae. Check him out. Look in there and let them know where they can find you at, where they can check you out at.
Like social media.
Yeah.
Snapchat, Jabrae.14. Instagram, Jabrae_14. And that's all I'll be on for. I don't be on too many other social medias.
Okay. Pass the mic to your promoter over there.
Right.
Your manager.
He forgot about Instagram.
Yeah.
Jabrae Howard basketball.
I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah.
And TikTok, same thing. Jabrae Howard basketball.
Okay.
Jabrae Howard basketball.
What's the main one popping though? The main one that you really just
Probably the TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. We done made it to the end of this thing, man. This thing growing legs, like I always tell y'all. Blog partner, Jabrae, his pops Roger. We up out of this thing.